all inside our Amsterdam she hides watery eyes, not howling when she's waving high her other hands in mine. She'll follow me down every street, no matter what my crime. All inside our Amsterdam she flies, holding the kites, that howling wind she'll take everything. She's easy on the eye.
You're still getting married, unless you're upset by something he said.
I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong, and he's gonna be right.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Are you recording?
Yeah.
It's recorded. Okay.
Grant.
First question should be easy for you. Full name and birthday.
Grant Bradley Kimball.
No, yours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Last time I forgot his birthday. Anyway, Natalie Gail Martin, June 11th, 2003.
Okay, Grant.
Hello.
We are going to interview you for Natalie's bridal shower this Saturday, and we're going to ask her the question, and then we'll listen to see how correctly you guys match up with responses. Okay? So first, Grant, what is Natalie's full name?
Natalie's full name, Natalie Gail Martin.
And what is her birthday?
Her birthday is June 11th, 2002.
Yay, Grant, good job.
Past that. Okay, Natalie, what's your favorite food?
Okay, I don't have one, I'm gonna be honest, but I gave him like a list. So I would put up just breakfast food in general. For the longest time, I always said chicken Alfredo, so I bet he's gonna say that, like fettuccine Alfredo. But ice cream, breakfast food, those are like my top three.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start toast.
Toast?
Toast
Okay.
with peanut butter.
Great.
Too.
All right, what is Natalie's favorite food?
She really likes a lot of stuff. She is a sucker for ice cream. She would probably say Alfredo or something like that, but there's nothing that's like, she will eat ice cream any time of the day, any day.
He doesn't let me. He's good about that.
Okay. Good job. What is one thing you can't live without, Nat?
Probably my phone. Unfortunately, and yeah, Grant. My Bible, I would say, is pretty important. What? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe some sparkling water. Drink like 4-day coffee. Any sweet beverage, but one of those. I'm gonna give him last answer so he can get it right. So I don't have a specific answer to any of these, honestly. My cats.
Okay, I'm gonna press play.
What is one thing Natalie cannot live without?
I think she cannot live without item. I don't know, but people, she really loves clothing.
That's my sister, by the way,
Yes.
who's in Italy. Otherwise, she would be here.
You didn't even list her in your thing.
Sorry, I was thinking people. So, but that's okay.
What's your biggest pet peeve? I feel like you'll never get his answer.
Really? I mean,
of Grant or just
just in general.
Like, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Well, right now I live with my older brother, so basically anything he does. It's his house, I can't be mad, but like, He's not a very tidy person, so no shade to Owen, but not being tidy or a disorganized fridge. I don't like a disorganized fridge. I rearrange my fridge at home about 7 times a day, and Owen messes it up right after that. So those are, or when my cats wake me up to feed them. That's another one. I don't know. I wouldn't say I have a specific one.
What's your
No, you're
biggest
right.
pet peeve?
I can give it 2. One, she hates it when her eyebrows get pushed back. It has to be like she's got to be like scratch.
That's very true.
So sometimes I'll like.
She's really annoying.
In the car, she also does this thing where like the number can't be on like 27. It is either 25 or 30 for volume. So like even if the right sound is 27, no, it has to be divisible by 5.
He always is like messing with it, but I have the control on my side of the wheel because he never drives.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have a car. So I can change it and he won't notice until.
Is that a pet peeve of his that you have to have it?
Well, I think he doesn't. But the eyebrow thing is very real, and I remember texting Chloe like 2 months ago. I said, if you remember anything on my wedding day, give me eyebrow gel so it doesn't get messed up. Because they are strong, bold, full eyebrows, but they get messed up really easily, and that just ruins pictures. So that was a very good answer. I'll give him that for sure.
Okay, Nat, where was your first kiss?
Your house. It was very bad, by the way. I was like this. And then he said, oh, let me try again. Neither of us had ever kissed anyone. And then he was like, well, like the next day he was like, or the next time we saw each other, he was like, well, you have to kiss me first. And I said, no way. And I actually ran away. So it was like outside of my house. So very romantic. It was like a month into dating. You were so crazy.
Okay. Grant, where was your first kiss with Natalie?
It was in the basement. It was like December 8th or something.
That's a fun one.
2019.
Okay.
It sucked. We were both like, let's do that again. It was fun.
It was really bad.
What's your ideal date?
Oh, ideal date? We don't go on a lot of dates. We just like watching TV for the most part. Because we both like either get obsessed with a random YouTube series or a show together, and then we'll like dissect the show for hours just talking about it. Maybe not hours. Definitely eating some food. I love a good coffee date. I'm not giving you very good answers here, I'm not gonna lie.
What is Natalie's ideal date? What does she like to do for a date?
I think it would involve somehow going outside, like maybe a short walk, or something like that. She really enjoys picnics. So maybe walk, small picnic with coffee.
Yeah.
And then come back, eat some food, have some ice cream, and chill out.
Okay.
Watch TV.
I do not eat that much ice cream, but he's here, he sees me eat ice cream maybe 3 times and he's like, every day. I don't. This guy was like cutting calories wrestler kind of person, so like eating ice cream once a month is insane to him.
Right.
I enjoy a sweet treat every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't know. I don't have one.
What was the question?
Favorite movie? I could see him saying, I'll like talk about Pride and Prejudice a lot, but I've only seen it like 3 times. So maybe that, I could see him saying like, I used to be obsessed with Harry Potter. Could see him saying one of those movies, but we've like never watched them. Basically, I don't know. I don't have one. I'm gonna be fully honest.
Do you know what Natalie's favorite movie is?
Natalie's favorite movie. Her favorite movie switches, I feel, kind of often. That's a hard question. I know she really liked But it's not a favorite.
No, it's not. It's scary.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good
You
movie.
know either.
Okay, well, there's no answer, so I'm sorry.
What was your first job?
First job ever was Fairway, being a little bagger. I was taking the groceries out. I think, did I have a job before that? Maybe, no, first job was Fairway, I would say.
Okay. What was her first job?
Her first job was, her first real job was Fairway. I think she had done some gaming at some point. But Fairway was her first, like, big job.
Okay. What is the best dish that you make?
I think he's gonna say braised short ribs, because that's what I tell people is my specialty. I've made it like 3 times, but it sounds fancy. I don't make a lot of like bougie food, so I'm gonna say probably red wine braised short ribs.
Is the best food that she makes?
Or pork belly.
Best food, she makes a meat, I don't know what it's called, but it's a big thing of meat
Yeah.
and like roast.
I think that's what he's talking about.
But then she makes asparagus and really good potatoes. She would know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that the other day. Yeah.
Now, where did you meet?
High school, I guess if you want specifics, I think we had a couple English classes together and band together. We worked at Fairway together. But then it was like, we started like talking when we were in band in English, his sophomore year, my junior year. But roughly high school.
Where did you two meet?
We met foremost in English class, my 8th grade. And she always had almonds. Give me the almonds. Because I was a hungry fellow. And that was cool. And then we were dating
Always had
together,
almonds.
and that's when we started talking a lot more. So we knew each other for band. It was really once I stepped up.
Wow, that
Really
is.
Yes.
That was good, Laura.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't have one. I think one time we talked about this and I said Henry Cavill, but I don't actually care.
He's a good choice.
I think he's easy. I'm like, he's the super. You literally said, I'm thinking about him the other day, didn't you? Yeah. She was like, Henry Cavill stands up and a lady walks in. I don't have one though. I don't care for that, like, at all, so.
Okay, does she have a celebrity crush?
Not really. She's never been like, oh, I really think that guy's attractive. Maybe that's just because she likes me so much.
So true.
She's never really been.
What's her favorite?
He just asked me that one time, and I was like, I'll give you an answer, but I try to not, like, look at other guys in that way, if I can, so, yeah.
Favorite TV show?
I kind of want to annoy him and say Seinfeld, which is not, but it's like what I'm currently watching. It would probably have to be an anime in all honesty, because I've watched a lot of those. I'd maybe say Jujutsu Kaisen, very good show. If it's just normal TV, I was really obsessed with Sherlock for the longest time, and Stranger Things. But again, I don't have a favorite, so. No, you're good.
Show.
Favorite TV show? Probably Invincible.
Oh, wait, shoot, yeah, that's actually right, sorry. Yeah.
Also, that stupid Ladybug show.
Shut up.
She
This
doesn't
wrong,
doesn't
by
like
the way.
relationship.
Invincible is actually the right answer. I'm sorry, that was true.
Where do you want to travel?
Switzerland, Japan. I would love to go to Italy. Places with mountains, for the most part, yeah. But those 3.
Where does she want to travel?
She wants to travel. She really likes Spain, so I think
did
she wants
love
to go back to Spain. But we both really want to go to Japan. She'll definitely go to Japan. And she also wants to go to just kind of like Italy, Greece, Switzerland, like that area.
Okay. What's your dream job?
What I'm doing, but for one really rich family. Probably. I've never talked about it, but probably that. Yeah.
What is her dream job?
Dream job? Either to not work
Yeah.
and just like be a mom, or to kind of do what she's doing now, which is real type of stuff. She really likes, where she can kind of dictate her own schedule.
Okay. This is a two-part. What
Okay.
do you do that annoys him, and what does he do that annoys you?
Oh, I do a lot that annoys him. I think one of the main things that annoys him is I'll say, hey, I want to lock in on my diet, I want to eat better, and then I'm like, make sure to hold me accountable if I reach for the candy that Laura has in the drawer on the counter. And then he's like, hey, do you need that? And then they defend me because they're lovely ladies. But I'm like, oh, he told me to, and then I eat it anyways. And he gets very annoyed with that because he's like, why do you keep asking me to help you? Which is so valid. That's probably one of the things that he does that annoys me, or I do that annoys him. I don't feel like that he does a lot that actually annoys me.
Good luck with that.
Girl, what?
At the moment,
I'm sorry.
in the end, I mean, he was, for a while there, he was like jokingly not helpful with the wedding planning, because he was like, we don't need to do that, it's 2 years out, and I'm like, that's not any time at all, what do you mean? So, maybe just like not always taking things seriously when I want him to, but I mean, I only see him every so often, so he can only do so much to annoy me. And then usually when we're together, I'm just like excited to be with him. So we'll see how that is in a year. At the moment, not much, other than maybe just not taking things as serious as I want him to, probably.
Grant, what do you do that annoys Natalie?
Many things. The eyebrow thing.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that too.
Hold her there. She's like,
She's so mad.
I'm very annoying sometimes in its own right. I'll put her in trouble. It's kind of flirt, so she loves it.
My favorite thing in the world.
What does she say she does that annoys you?
She cannot, for the life of her, just listen to a song in the car. If a song on, or actually more so, if nobody's talking, somebody, aka Natalie, needs to talk.
Yeah.
So that would probably be it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just a couple more. What's your favorite song?
I don't know.
I don't have an answer to that, I'm not gonna lie. We'll hear what he says.
Okay. What's your favorite song?
Favorite song? Well, right now she really likes Amsterdam.
That's a great song,
by
actually, yeah.
something. Orchestra version.
Yes.
She went to a concert with Chloe. She really liked it. My favorite version.
Okay. How many kids do you want?
4, 2 boys, 2 girls.
Okay.
Specifically boy, girl, girl, boy, but I don't get to dictate that, but that's
You're
the
brave.
order.
Holy cow. Kids, you guys can have that. Okay. Last question. Last question. You said I love you first.
He did, and then I didn't say it back. Till the next day. I said it the next day because I was scared. We had been dating for 2 months, right? I think. And it was really funny because it was like a snowy day because it's January, and Jeff had to drive us back to my house. So then Grant is standing aside, he gives me a hug, and he's like, I love you. I say nothing. I'm frozen. And then he says, he's gonna say I just said okay, but then he said, you don't have to say it back. Then I say okay. That's important. Because he says to everyone, Natalie just said okay when I said I love her. It's not true. I was responding to the second thing. Then he had to go back into the car with his dad and drive home after his girlfriend doesn't say anything back. And then my parents said, you can't have your phone for some reason. The one time they said, I don't text him for like 2 hours. He thinks that I'm like mad at him. He says he shed a single tear in the shower thinking he messed up. This is really funny to me. That night, I'm bawling to my mom. I'm like, I feel like I can't say it if I don't know I want to marry him. She's like, it's okay. And then the next day I talked to my youth pastor's wife for like 2 hours too. I'm like, can I say it? And then I say it the next day. Because I was like, I don't want to just like say it flippantly. So I said it less than 24 hours later. So he can't give me too much crap. Anyway.
Who said I love you first?
Me. I said it on January 11th.
Oh, wow.
2 months, yeah.
Okay.
See, I told you.
Grant, this has been played in front of a big group of women who love you and Natalie. Is there anything you would like to say to Natalie and the group here who watch this video?
Natalie, love you very much. Super pumped to be your husband. And then to all the women and everyone else, thank you for supporting Natalie. It's very much appreciated by her, I know, and also by me and everyone that loves her too.
She'll follow me down every street.